Hi again from Spain, and I'm in the northern part of southern Spain in Andalusia. And as we drove from the airport to this beautiful section, it's about 4 hours from the airport in Magali, I noticed it was very dry. The olive trees love the dryness, hill after hill of olives. But now I'm in the hills, the mountainous area in Andalusia, and you possibly can hear the water in the background. I'm in a beautiful spot. I'm staying in a 300-year-old house, and this stone wall I'm sitting on used to be part of a mill, and the mill was run by hydroelectricity. In other words, the water came down in channels, it went through the mill, and it caused the mill to run. Water has so many uses. I keep myself well hydrated. Water can be used for power. And I know here the family do have a little hydroelectric system there. Up here in the hills, they're not connected to the mains power. They have solar panels. It's lovely sunny days here in the summertime in Andalusia. But I do know in the winter time there's not as much sun, so the hydroelectric system comes very handy. So water can be used for electricity. I keep well hydrated. I make sure that I drink at least 8 glasses of water a day. I also make sure before every glass of water I have that little bit of Celtic salt. I know that that gets the water inside the cell, and that's important. But water can also be used externally on the body. Before I go to bed every night I have a hot shower. Oh, I like my hot shower. And it's nice and hot here because of the sun warming up the panels and giving hot water. But it's very beautiful water. I'm drinking it, I'm having my shower in it. But early in the morning, my friend Emmy and I, as soon as the sun rises, we run up the hills here in Andalusia, and there's the most beautiful pool. There's this lovely pool that is quite deep. In some areas it looks like it might even be maybe 8 or 10 foot deep. It's very, very cold. It's very cold. And it has rocks on the side. There's little waterfall coming in, waterfalls coming out the other end. So it's lovely fresh water. Moving water stays fresh. And in the corner there are these beautiful little maidenhair plants. It's just such a beautiful area. And we've run up the hill and we're quite hot. So we take our clothes off and plunge into that cold water. I think it's the most pleasant feeling to feel that cold water on a hot body. We do a few rounds of the pool. Maybe we're in there 30 seconds because it's very, very cold. I've been doing this cold plunge every morning for 15 years ago, and I love it. So when Emmy and I get out of the water and quickly dry ourselves and get our clothes back on, the feeling in the body is amazing. So why do we feel so good diving into cold water? It's because we're warm-blooded creatures. And because we're warm-blooded creatures, we don't like the cold water. And when we dive into that cold water, there's a reaction. It's almost as if the body says, oh no, cold water, we've got to move. And so there's a massive movement of blood all through the body. There's a waking up of the nervous system, even to the point where the bone marrow, which is where my immune system mostly is made, there are others in other parts, and it's where my red blood cells are made. And my red blood cell, that's carrying my oxygen, it's carrying my nutrients, it's carrying my water all through the body. So it's the most wonderful experience. You don't have a creek, you don't have a pool, you don't have the sea. Sorry to hear that. You can finish your morning hot shower with a quick cold. If you're not used to it, start with 10 seconds, move up to 20, even try and get up to 30 seconds. Here in Spain it's summer, and I said to the class this morning where I'm giving daily lectures, it's good to get used to it now, ready for the winter.